Hello guys, Nexas here and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we are here with the great escape artist potentially. We've got a weapon that has somewhat escaped a bunch of patches to exotic weapons today, and it's of course going to be the new Malpais. Now the new Malpais itself, this exotic is just an absolute banger. It came out, of course, with Ashavar, and you can get it, of course, if you go to your rewards pass. I got it, obviously, at rank 1 because I got the premium, but if you want to actually get the normal version, got to get to rank 70, which is pretty far away, and then the catalyst is going to be at 90, which just gives you unraveling rounds, basically, with it. But the new Malpais itself, this right now, I will say, is not overly bugged, but the energy gains you get from this, both super and, of course, when it comes to prismatic, is honestly crazy right now. And I honestly did think it was going to get nerfed with the patch notes today, but the new Malpais, after judging any potential changes, now it could still be disabled, of course, for the upgrade. We haven't got the ban list yet, but that's what we're here to kind of find out. If the new Malpais, do you think it should be banned or not? And we're going to showcase exactly why. So without further ado, let's go in with the new Malpais exotic. Alrighty, so we're gonna go into some PvE, of course, with the new Malpais, the code and everything. This is what it's gonna be like. It's one of these, as I said, rocket sort of pulse rifles. So the damage you can kind of do with these is gonna be really nice. And of course, the new Malpais, what makes it so nice is that it basically has like a secondary function that you can explode your shots and do so much damage. But the main thing I'm kind of going at is look at my energy gain when it comes to one, the super energy I got a bit, but look at my prismatic energy gain. I'm nearly already maxed on, of course, the stasis side, or of course the kinetic side. So that is what I'm saying. This is going to be insanely good if it's able to be out in the rain. Imagine us obviously having consecration kind of going the whole time. I don't have that on right now. What am I doing? I completely forgot to change this. I mean, I'll have to lose all my energy gains there, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. That's how freaking good the new Malpais is, that I'll get it all back. So it's going to be super nice. And of course, prismatic sort of classes. Any of the classes that do really well in prismatic, obviously Hunter prismatic is insane too. But any sort of ones like that, and the big boys as well, where I can actually kind of get my shots in and explode on them too. So as I said, you kind of just spam the shots like this, and then you can just alternate reload, and it does a ton of damage. And there we go. Look at that. I'm already nearly maxed out my prismatic again in like 2 seconds. It's honestly, it's crazy good. It is freaking nasty, of course, in the right build and everything. So I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are going to try to have this in their build. Now, don't get me wrong, it is an exotic, so it is going to take that other slot, and then you do have to build up, of course, your the solar side of it as well, but or the light side of the prismatic as well, but have some other sorts of weaponry on. You can kind of see arc and solar, of course, my other two weapons. So I should get that up pretty quickly. As I said, with the right build, you will be able to get your prismatic going so consistently. And that's why I'm saying that this is probably a solid option that everyone's going to be kind of looking toward, of course, for the upgrade and everything. Is it going to make it? It is depending on what Bungie really allow. As I said, the freaking ban list, it always changes every time we freaking get a new raid. Something is always kind of broken and everything, but I just don't think it's overly too broken. As I said, you do have to kind of still build the light side and everything like that. So, oh my god. Of course, you can kind of build into it with different sorts of facets and all that sort of stuff, or artifacts and everything with the subclass, but obviously, if your primary weapon is going to be something that you kind of blast people like this, you can kind of see you can't get it up consistently with this weapon. So, but generally, when it comes to like the ban list and everything of the certain weapons and whatnot, I do feel like this is going to be one of those that Bungie might take out. I mean, you still have the mint retrograde, which is also a really solid sort of weapon too. So it's not too bad if it does get banned and everything. But as I said, it's a really solid choice at the moment. And even if you're not using it for the upgrade, I'd be trying it out PvE right now, because it honestly super nice. Then we'll get this, and you can kind of see, look at my super gains as well. And there's the prismatic. So if we do this, I can just like spam the freaking consecration. That's what I'm saying. In like a really good build as well, there is gonna be so many people using this sort of freaking weapon. It's honestly just so nasty for the out energy gains. And ooh, an exotic, I'll take that. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get this now. And you can kind of already see, look how much energy gains we're getting, and then we get it's just full after one round. Oh, it's crazy. The energy gain for the prismatic is just damn freaking nasty. So yeah, and especially on like a hunter as well. I'm on Titan, which Arc Titan prismatic, or not Arc Titan, but prismatic Titan is obviously really solid. But I think right now when it comes to like the meta hunters, hunter prismatic is just kind of crazy. Obviously you can go with the strand version too, but obviously the hunters are kind of doing work with, of course, prismatic and everything right now. And as I said, the fact that you can get your energy gains going so consistent like this is just, it's crazy. It's honestly just freaking crazy. So yeah, I can definitely see that Bungie, they might ban it. They really might. I don't think it's too broken or anything like that, but knowing how World's First raids and everything go when it comes to like the ban wave and whatnot, I can definitely see them saying, yeah, it's a bit too freaking much. Now we'll get to call these guys. Oh my god, you know what? We'll suspend this guy and we'll get all our crap going again. Look at this. We're going to get it going within like 2 seconds. Can I put it on him first and wait for him to TP down? Guys, kill this guy quick. Kill him. Ah! I get sniped. Oh my god, I could do it. I actually hit him a bunch. look at that. We're back to full. Oh man, it's so freaking crazy. As I said, any sort of build, kind of getting your light gains going real quickly. You gotta have your prismatic subclass going consistently with this sort of weapon. As I said, it's honestly kind of crazy. But you can already see in a boss fight like this, I'm already at my prismatic again, so you can get it going so easy against like high octane enemies, and especially in a raid encounter of all things. You're gonna have so many enemies to kind of feed your energy off and everything like that. So I will just say overall, yeah, it's gonna be an absolute banger if it's left, of course, for the epic raid. As I said, for most part, based off like past, obviously, past sort of ban waves, and there's our ban lists and everything that come for first raid days and whatnot, it's most likely you're gonna get banned and everything. But if it doesn't, I would definitely have it leveled up and ready to kind of go. You don't need the catalyst per se, because on Outer Grounds, as much as it is nice, it's not essential for this. Of course, it will help and everything, but even if you just get the base version, it's gonna just absolutely rail when it comes to the epic raid. Well, that is it for me, and of course, the new Malpais pulse rifle itself. As I said, the energy gains this weapon has, it's just honestly kind of crazy. They did actually nerf the Outbreak Perfected. That was given super energy, which is a little bit different probably, but that did something similar and it got nerfed. So I'm just so surprised that the nerfs that came out today and the buffs or whatever, this wasn't looked at all. So that, to me, maybe thinks they haven't got a fix for it yet, and maybe they'll ban it, of course, for the epic raid whatnot. But for the most part, I just think that this is going to be essential for a lot of builds, especially if you want just, as I said, pure consistent ammo gains. And then eventually, obviously, if you run out of ammo, you can switch your loadout out, use your prismatic subclass, get it going. This should definitely be on your radar. As I said, it could get banned, of course, with the ban list that we should get in the next few days and whatnot. But if it doesn't, I'm telling you, this is going to be a king. It's honestly so freaking dope. I have no idea how it didn't get nerfed, to be honest. But regardless, if you liked the video, just like, and want to see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.